So what should we do? Question answer session or discourse? How many of you want discourse? Oh, how many of you want Q&A? Okay. That is tomorrow, 6:30 to 7:30.
दशावतारा रामा Discuss something interesting. Why do good people suffer? What answers will you give? This is such a question, right? You know this question? Very famous question. Why do good people suffer? So we'll try to find an answer for this. So now, any question should be answered logically. Okay? So therefore, we are going to now discuss some of the laws of this universe. So everything is based on laws. So we are going to see some laws. Law number 1. As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. A very powerful law. Means what? If your thoughts are good and noble, what will be the state of the mind? Peace. If the thoughts are vulgar, negative, impure, what will be the state of the mind? Disturbed. It is wrong. There is a cause-effect relationship. What to think, the choice is yours. But after thinking, what happens to your mind? That is not your choice. It will be based on the law. Understood? So if my mind is disturbed, what does it mean? Is it an accident? No. If in the present my mind is disturbed, it simply means in the past I have been thinking negative thoughts. No, Swamiji, my thoughts are wonderful, but I am very disturbed. There is a cause-effect relationship. If you are disturbed, it means your thoughts are negative, erroneous, fallacious, foolish. It's a law. So what should I do? If my mind is disturbed and I want to bring it back to peace, what should I do? Simple. Replace the negative with the positive. Now one more thing let me tell you. In spirituality, we don't talk about positive thoughts. We talk about right thoughts, right thinking. You know, this positive thinking is introduced by these management gurus. Positive thinking. We can, we must. We don't believe in that. As I told you in the last class, optimistic thinking is also a foolish thinking only. Because you are just imagining that something good will happen. Your imagination is not on some basis. You are just optimistic. We are not talking of either optimism or pessimism. We are talking of realism. Yes. In spirituality, we generally don't talk of positive thinking. We talk of right thinking. And the right thinking is always positive. Positive thinking need not be always right. But the right thinking is always positive. Please understand the difference. So, if my mind is disturbed, that disturbance is an effect. There has to be a cause. And what is the cause? My own negative thinking, wrong thinking is the cause. So what should I do if I want to gain back my peace? Replace the wrong thinking with the right thinking. Bas. Wrong thoughts with the right thoughts. Will antidepressant tablet do? I am told that in America, when somebody goes into depression, you are given some pill. Will it solve the problem? Well, temporarily you will find a peace, but it is a very passive peace. Just like when you take drinks, the mind becomes peaceful. Helplessly peaceful, forcefully peaceful. But it is not going to help you because once the effect of that drugs or drinks goes away, again the mind will behave as usual. Because you have never trained your mind. You only force the mind into quietude. That is not going to help. So you will become an addict to all these drugs and drinks. Spirituality will never make you an addict to everything, to anything. Spirituality only makes you free from all kinds of addiction. So in spirituality, we believe only in right thinking. And the right thinking is such, it has to make you peaceful. There is a famous quote of Gurudev. There is nothing in this world that can happen which deserve our tears. It's a beautiful quote. There is nothing in this world that can happen which deserve our tears. Nothing deserves our tears. If there are tears, then all those things are based on erroneous thinking. We are not talking of tears of devotion. We are talking of worldly tears. Okay. So now, this law is a very, very powerful law, which can make you completely independent of all external sources. Generally, you know what people do when they are disturbed? They go for some outing, they go for some picnic, some movie. What are you trying to do? That disturbed, you are trying to escape that disturbed mind by distracting the mind, making it busy with something interesting. Actually, it is not solution to the problem. If there is a disturbed mind, pay attention to that disturbance. Go deeper. Find out why that mind is disturbed. Somewhere you will find that there is an erroneous thinking. Correct it. Wrong thoughts replaced by right thoughts. What are the right thoughts? Where do you get it? From the scriptures. Any situation, how to handle it, the scriptures will guide you. That is why we have study class, study group, etc. That is why we have satsang. Puja Gurudev spent entire 40 years only conducting Gita Jnana Yajna. What is Gita Jnana Yajna? Teaching us how to think right. That is Gita Jnana Yajna. In that fire, whenever we talk of Yajna and suddenly we think of Homa Kunda and then offering something. So Gurudev said, yes, we are offering our ignorance in the fire of knowledge. That's how we used to do. It is this ignorance which is forcing us to think wrong. So with the right knowledge, your thinking becomes right. And when the thinking is right, there is no room for disturbance, agitation. Right. So what should happen to a person who is regularly practicing spirituality? What should happen to that person? Right thinking becomes natural. So there is a famous test called FIR test in spirituality. What is the FIR test in spirituality? F means frequency. I means intensity. And R means recovery time. Frequency, intensity and recovery time. Frequency. How frequently are you disturbed in a day? That is F. I. How intensely are you disturbed? R. How quickly do you recover from that state of disturbance? FIR. So what should happen to FIR as you progress spiritually? Should increase or decrease? The frequency of disturbance should decrease. The intensity of disturbance should decrease. The recovery time also should decrease. So become more and more peaceful, more and more cheerful. Situations are the same, but you are able to maintain a balance, tranquility. Samatvam yoga uchyate. What is yoga? Samatvam is yoga. Tranquility of mind is yoga. Equanimity is yoga. This is a definition, one of the definitions of yoga. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, the definition of a sannyasi is nothing but this. Neyasya nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kakshati nirbandho hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Neyasya nitya sannyasi. Such a person is called a sannyasi. Who? Na dveshti na kakshati. Nirdvandva is the term used. He is unaffected by the dvandvas. What are the dvandvas? The pairs of opposite. Sukha, dukkha. In Hindi you are comfortable? Sukha, joy. Dukkha, sorrow. Labha, nashta. Gain, loss. Mana apamana, honor dishonor. Ninda stuti, criticism, praise. So this is world. So who is a true sannyasi? True sannyasi is not the person who has renounced the world, wearing a robe. No. Definition of a true sannyasi in Bhagavad Gita is the one who can maintain his peace amidst ups and downs of life. Such a person is called a sannyasi. Right. Problems will come, but your mind is undisturbed. Undisturbed by the external problems, challenges. So it's like, so yoga is like a person, traveling in a, which car? Mercedes? BMW? On Indian roads. What is Indian road? Hump. Unscientifically constructed hump. Suppose you like this, potholes. All those things are there. But inside, the shock absorber is so good that the external ups and downs doesn't affect the person who is traveling inside the car, isn't it? So in the same way, spirituality must make your shock absorber extremely good. Mana, apamana, ninda, stuti, jaya, parajaya, everything is coming from the outer world, but inside you are undisturbed. Or rather, as you progress in spirituality, you will find that you are becoming more and more unaffected by the external ups and downs. So when you look back, when I came to Chinmaya Mission 10 years back, I was a terrible fellow. But today, I have transformed a lot. If you can see this, how I was and how I am. If you see a drastic change, you will see a change. If you are serious, if you are sincere, you will definitely see a change. In fact, it is this change and such people who have gone through this change who are keeping this Chinmaya mission alive. I have seen a difference in my life. I must pass this on to the next generation because yes, I have seen it for myself. It has worked for me. I am a transformed being, so this knowledge must pass on to the next generation. So when was Bhagavad Gita written? 5,000 years back. If even today, if this scripture is in our hands, what does it mean? Who kept it alive? People who have been blessed by this knowledge, who have gained that peace, they kept it alive by passing on to the next generation. 5,000 years means how many generations? One generation is roughly 30 years. Say 50 years. Imagine 100 generations. Civilizations have come and gone. Kingdom has come and gone. Various kinds of rulers, foreigners, but still this Jnana Parampara is continuously flowing. Can you imagine the power of this knowledge? Right, so we were talking of FIR. So this FIR test you must do. Am I becoming a more and more peaceful person? Then yes, you are progressing spiritually. This is a sign of progress. The sign of progress is not how many mantras you can chant, how well you can chant, how many mantras you have memorized. No. Sometimes what happens is the spirituality brings a holier than thou attitude. Ego grows. I know this Upanishad. I know that Upanishad. I have by heart Bhagavad Gita. Then what is happening to the FIR? You will always find that as your ego bloats up, your FIR will increase. All the cause of our irritation is our ego. So this is the first law. What is the first law? As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. In fact, And based on this law, we have the entire meditation. So what do you do in meditation? 5-step technique. Observe, detect, eliminate, substitute, strengthen. Observe. What to observe? Your mind, yes, your thoughts. Detect. What to detect? Right thinking you don't have to detect because it is wrong thinking. Detect. Eliminate them. How to eliminate them? Substitute with the right thinking. Eliminate the wrong thinking with the right thinking, and then strengthen your right thinking. How to strengthen any thought? By again and again repeating it. Abhyasa. Any habit can be created by repeated action. And a time should come when the right thinking becomes natural to you. What is the proof that your right thinking is natural? The proof is you are able to handle all situations beautifully well. What is the proof that you are handling all situations beautifully well? Before handling the situation, mind is at peace. During handling the situation, mind is at peace. And after handling the situation also. Yes. This is the proof that you are handling situation beautifully well. Your peace of mind is undisturbed. Swamiji, when I am with people, I am terribly disturbed. When I am alone, I am peaceful. No, we don't believe in that peace. Some are just the opposite. Swamiji, with people I am okay, but when I am alone, I am miserable. I always want somebody or the other around me. Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate cettam nandati 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 bhaja govindam bhaja govindam govindam bhaja. Yes, this is the test. Yogarato va bhogarato va. Whether he is in yoga or bhoga. Sangarato va sangavihina. Whether he is with people or without people. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam. The one whose mind is fixed upon that center, upon God, upon the self. Nandati, nandati, nandati. The joy, the peace, constant. Right. So, law number 2. What do you want to learn?
I want to switch off the fan, Swami.
You want to switch off the fan? Okay.
Sorry, Swami.
If the fan is not getting switched off, sit away from the fan. That's all. So, law number 2. Purer the thoughts, greater the control over the mind. To what extent my mind will be under my control, it depends on how pure your thoughts are. If the thoughts are noble, you will find that that mind is a sattvic mind. It is not a rajasic mind or a tamasic mind. Remember, it is impossible to conquer a rajasic mind or a tamasic mind. Impossible. It is only the sattvic mind which will listen to us. A sattvic mind is an obedient mind. It's a disciplined mind. In 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, it is called as mind, Daivi Sampat, divine virtues. Your greatest friend. Who is your greatest friend? A disciplined, pure mind. Your worst enemy, who is he? The rajasic, tamasic mind. Rajasic mind is agitated mind. Tamasic mind is a dull mind. Tamas means dullness. Rajas means agitation. Sattva means peace, quietude. So there is a law. What is the law? Your mind will obey you only if the mind is sattvic. And remember, in life, everything depends on mind. If this question is asked, what is the secret of success in life? So we give the answer. Hard work. Okay, what else? Concentration. Okay, what else? Positive attitude. Okay. Inspiration. Okay. Motivation. Okay. You are at the surface. Okay, tell me, what is that factor which is connected to all this? That faculty in you which is connected to all this, concentration, motivation. Isn't it the mind? The mind has to work hard. The mind has to get concentrated. The mind has to have positive attitude. Everything depends on mind. So there has to be a teaching given how to make the mind sattvic. And this is not there in our education system at all. That is the glory of our education system. In our education system, we are taught how to apply the mind, not how to quieten the mind. It is exactly like teaching us how to use the axe and not how to sharpen the axe. If you want to cut a lot of trees, an axe is given, instrument is given, and you are taught how to cut, but you are not taught how to. And you will find in the society, here is worry, tension, anxiety, stress. It has become a fashionable word. First standard kid also says, I am stressful. We don't know how to handle stress. Medication is the only solution. What to do? The most important thing is how to quieten the mind. Yes, it's very, very important. We only train our mind to apply. The mind is applied in physics, in chemistry, mathematics, and this and that. Hey Baba, there should be a class for quietening the mind also. You are going on writing on blackboard, but you don't have time to wipe it. What are you writing? Yes or no? And therefore all the problems that you see in the society. We don't know mind, and we are going on applying mind. And mind is becoming literally mad. A horrible situation. Pure are the thoughts, great are the control of the mind. You will always find that a person who spends time in quietening the mind, that person will be very efficient. Yes. That person's thinking will be very clear. That person's decision making will be perfect. Quieter the mind, the more efficient you are. That's what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita. Nitya sattvasto bhava. Arjuna, this you must do. Always keep the mind in sattva. Then that mind will never mislead you. A rajasic and a tamasic mind will mislead you. It will show the wrong thing and say, this is the right thing. You can't trust that mind. This is one of the questions asked by Arjuna. Athakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojita. Bhagavan, why is it that people come in sin? They know that it is wrong, but still they do it. What is that force? Bhagavan says, Kama esha krodha esha Rajoguna samudbhava. Arjuna, it is this rajas, the rajasic mind. That mind which is rajasic, highly agitated, disturbed, extroverted, that mind will clearly show the way to hell and say that this is heaven. When you are full of anger, you say, you shout at it. You shout, and after that, act in haste, repent in leisure. But it's a person whose mind is something. At that time, you say, no, don't do this. See, there are people who are repenting throughout their lifetime for some act which they have done. Who made them do all that? Rajasic mind. Right. Okay. Now, since we have to complete the topic, third law. What is the third law? As your thoughts, so will be your personality. What kind of personality do you have? It all depends on what kind of thoughts you have. So there's a very famous verse or quote. Beware of your thoughts because they become your words. Beware of your words because they become your actions. Beware of your actions because they become your habits. Beware of your habits because they become your character. Beware of your character because they determine your destiny. So where does it start from? Thoughts. Everything is thoughts. What kind of personality we have, it all depends on thoughts. Right. A person with negative thoughts, what kind of personality will have? A repelling personality. Not that, right? So there's a beautiful quote from Gurudev. The cultured give happiness wherever they go. The uncultured whenever they go. The cultured give happiness wherever they go. The uncultured now that person is like this. We are talking about you. Each one should think, am I of this type? You will always find this. Some people come, you escape from that people. Isn't it? You give some excuse and run away from that person. Because 5 minutes you spend with that person, you are totally disturbed. Yes. You try to avoid. Whatever little peace you have, that also will do it. And there are other people, just the opposite. You spend some time, you come back elevated, inspired. You see? There are people who say, I don't know why nobody takes me seriously. Nobody loves me. Everybody avoids me. Who has to be blamed? Who has to be blamed? We think the world is not right. The world is perfect. It is just showing a mirror to all of us. If you are seeing a terrible face in the mirror, the problem is not with the mirror. The world is full of mirrors. And all the people around you, they are mirrors. If you find that everybody is running away from you, the problem is not with the people. There is some problem with me. Yes or no? As your thoughts, so will be your personality. Law number 4. As your thoughts, so will be the world perceived by you. What kind of world are you seeing? It depends on what kind of thoughts you have. If your thoughts are negative, you will see a negative world. If your thoughts are good, then you will see a beautiful world. What you see depends on what you think. Duryodhana went round the city. And what did he conclude? Everybody is bad. Only one person is good, and that is me. Yudhishthira also went round the city. What did he see? Everybody is wonderful. If there is some bad person, it must be. You see the difference? So there was a villager. He was shifting his village, transfer of job. So he went to the new village. So the one person was sitting there. He said, what kind of people live here in this new village? So that person asked, where are you coming from? I'm coming from this village. Okay. What kind of people were there? Oh, they are very crooked, wicked, narrow-minded. Same people will say. You might have changed your village, but have you changed your mind? Mind is the same. Isn't it? An impure mind will see only impurity everywhere. It won't help. Isn't it? As your thoughts, so will be the world perceived by you. A money-minded person will see only this everywhere, in everything. If someone comes to befriend him, what will be the thinking? How much money he has. Even in the marriage also he will calculate that only. The only daughter of a rich landlord. Fixed. Marriage is fixed. This is called money-mindedness. In everything you go to a temple. What do you see there? You don't see the Lord. You see the Murti. Oh, it is made of gold. How much carat gold? How much kilo gold? See the way you are seeing the Lord. Correct. As you are thought, so will be the world perceived by you. This is law number 5. As your thoughts, so will be the world formed around you. You will attract to yourself that kind of world. If my mind is negative, I will create a negative environment around me. As your thoughts, so will be the world perceived by you. As your thoughts, so will be the world formed around you. You know, I tell you psychology. A person who always tells lies, he can never trust others. Did you listen? What did I say? Never. You know why? He knows, I am always telling lies, therefore others are also doing the same thing. As your thoughts, so is the world perceived by you. Now just imagine, in your mind everybody is a liar. Why? You are a liar. If you can't trust anyone in life, what will be your life? It will be a total mess. You see how we are digging our own grave. We think we are intelligent. Cosmos is even more intelligent. As your thought, so is the world formed around you. The world has no independent existence. Everything depends on your thoughts. Now just you yourself think, wherever you are, whatever world you have created. Isn't it true that your thoughts have created it? To give an example, here is the student while studying, he gets interested in physics, engineering subjects. He likes it. He studies hard, cracks the entrance exam, enters into an engineering college. Now what is happening? He developed interest in engineering thoughts. He started entertaining engineering thoughts. Then what happens? Studying means what? Entertaining that thought, strengthening that thought. And now he is in engineering college. What is engineering college? It's an engineering world. Engineering equipments, engineering books, engineering professors, engineering friends. And what problems? How did I land in this world? You created it. How? With your thoughts. You see, this is just one example. Another person creates a medical world. Another one, a world of arts, world of music, world of sports. There are different worlds. Which world you gravitate to Depends on what kind of thoughts you entertain. Suppose I entertain criminal thoughts, then which world will I go? Criminal world. Hey, how did I enter here? God is unjust. God is not unjust. All the time you are entertaining hatred, revenge, fight, you will end up there. Don't blame God. Your destiny is in your own hands. And you choose your destiny by choosing your thoughts. It doesn't matter whether you are choosing those thoughts consciously or unconsciously. You see? As your thoughts, so is the world around you. And the last one, as you sow, so shall you. As you sow, so shall you reap. It's a copied version from Sanskrit, okay? You know what is the original? Dharma rakshati rakshita. The one who is following the path of righteousness is protected by righteousness. Everything is from our scriptures. Nothing new has come. Vyasocchishtam jagat sarvam. There is a statement. You know uchishtam? Uchishtam means what? Defiled food is called uchishtam. When somebody has eaten. The whole world is nothing but, everything has been already mentioned by Vyasa. Vyasa is nothing weird. Vyasocchishtam jagat sarvam. As you sow, so shall you reap. What's the first law? Swami forgot. We are really good in that. But I will not allow it. As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. Law number 2. Purer the thoughts, greater the control over the mind. Law number 3. So will be your personality. Law number 4. Perceived by you. Law number 5. Found around you. Law number 6. Why do good people suffer? This is where we started, no? Now apply these laws and tell me. Answer this question. Why do good people suffer? Loudly, boldly.
They don't have right thoughts.
They don't have
Right thoughts.
good people. Who is a good person? The person who has good thoughts is called good person, isn't it? We are a mix of both. How would you define a good person and a bad person? Good person is the one who has good thoughts, noble thoughts. Bad person is the one who has bad thoughts. Right? So why do good people suffer? Exactly, the answer is they don't suffer. Apply the laws. As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. Good person is a person who is bubbling with good thoughts. Will he suffer?
No.
He has absolute peace. Who is suffering? Bad person is suffering. See, there is nothing called 100% good person, 100% bad person. We are a mix of all. Second law. Purer the thoughts, greater the control over your mind. Good person will have tremendous control, and because of this control, he is successful everywhere. Because everything is nothing but mastery over the mind. He is successful everywhere. Law number 3, he will have an attractive, cheerful personality. Law number 4, he will see a beautiful world around him. No complaint, no grumbling. Law number 5, he will attract a beautiful world around himself. Law number 6, everything good will happen to him. Why should he suffer? Now you understood. Why do good people suffer? As though he is a very wise person. And he is a good person, he is thinking that I am suffering. So although if you are suffering, you are not good. Full stop. We give self-certificate. Such a nice person like me. I don't know why God is giving self-certificate. good person. Certificate has to come from him. And how does he give certificate? Peace of mind. That is the certificate. You know it. No, Swamiji, Jesus Christ was such a great person, but he was crucified. Why do good people suffer? You know what Jesus Christ said on the cross? Oh Lord, forgive them. They don't know what they do. Yes or no? Is it possible for a disturbed person to speak like this? Impossible. A disturbed person can only curse. He can never bless. There is only a peaceful person who can really have forgiveness and compassion. He's a peaceful person. So just imagine the power that Jesus was experiencing on that cross. Flesh and blood is nailed on the cross alive, and here is a person who is praying for others. Can you imagine the peace? It's one of the wonders. Here are these people who are killing you, and here is this person blessing them. That shows the amount of peace he was experiencing. The peace that passeth all understanding. Bible says this. As though the Lord is showing, look at this, look at my devotee, look at his strength, look at the amount of peace that I have given him. Good people never suffer. Foolish people suffer. Those who think that they are good. So this way, we must have clear understanding about life. This is questions, why do good people suffer? Means what? If you are good, you will suffer. Therefore, don't be good, be bad. This is a conclusion. If you want to really enjoy life, you have to be aggressively good. Understood? Because this world is run by God, not by politicians, not by political people, not by police, not by law. No. This world belongs to God, and everything in this world is perfect. You can't improve this world. To that extent it is perfect. No, Swamiji, I think I can improve. You, the Alpatnya you. Sarvatnya Bhagavan has created this world, and this Alpatnya you will improve this world. You understand the foolishness? Alpatnya means what? A person who doesn't even remember what breakfast he had 1 week back. So let us not try to improve this world. Let us try to improve ourselves. That's enough. This world is a hospital. Who goes to hospital? The patient comes, no, I will treat everyone. That itself is a disease then. He thinks he is. Those who have become healthy, they are gone, liberated and gone. That's called as Mukta Purusha. Who comes? Sick people come. What is the disease? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsalya, Ahankara, Mamakara, Raga, Dvesha. Yes. Yes. We have to get cured of this disease. That's why we have come here. Somebody asked Gurudev, what is the essence of Vedanta? Gurudev said, shut up and get out. Shut up means what? Don't try to, give lectures to others. You improve yourself, that is shut up. Reform yourself and get out of this world. That's the meaning. This world is beautiful, it is perfect, it is in safe hands of a perfect God. If you have understood this, you have understood the purpose of life. Okay? Atmano mokshartham jagat hidahaya cha. Reform yourself, that is enough. And in the process, the world will automatically get reformed in your presence. Any person who is not paying attention to reforming oneself and only paying attention to reforming others, neither he is reformed nor the world is reformed. So this clarity has to be there. Why am I here in this world? When there is clarity, then every action of yours becomes perfect. Every decision becomes perfect. Every moment you start evolving towards that state of perfection. So I sincerely invoke the grace of the Lord, blessings of Puja Gurudev. May this retreat inspire us to walk in this direction, the direction showed by our Puja Gurudev, the direction for which this Chinya mission is made. Okay? Right, shall we wind up? Yes, time is also up. Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Dharmo Gita Pracharakam Anandarupam Atmaswarupam Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Tamasaharakam Utsahavardhakam Tapovanashesham Tattvaswarupam Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Prema Pradainam Paramaviraginam Prema Pradainam Paramaviraginam Sannyasinam Gurum Shirasanamamyaham Sannyasinam Gurum Shirasanamamyaham Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Shri Gurudevam Chinmayanandam Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Aharnisham Pranamamyaham Gurudevam Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyat Dukha Bhaveet Asato